Chapter 12, Students with Visual Impairments. A visual impairment is any visual condition that affects an individual's ability to learn and successfully complete the activities of everyday life. There are two subcategories of visual impairment: low vision and blindness. Individuals with low vision or moderate to severe visual impairment have some vision, but it is difficult for them to complete typical visual tasks. Individuals with blindness or profound visual impairment have no vision or only light perception. Therefore, they complete most or all of their tasks using touch or hearing. Two other terms used to describe visual impairment are congenital and adventitious. Congenital visual impairment means visual impairment at birth, whereas adventitious visual impairment refers to the loss of vision after birth that may be acquired from an illness or injury. A common characteristic of students with visual impairment is their limited ability to incidental learning from within their environment. Much of what we learn is through visual cues. So students with visual impairments must be taught adaptive techniques to allow them to learn through methods other than using their sight. Educators and other professionals can accommodate students with visual impairments by providing access to visual tools such as magnifying devices, magnification systems, or screen readers, tactile tools such as Braille translation, software or Braille printer, and auditory tools such as recordings of lectures or computer-aided transcription devices. So students with visual impairments can essentially complete tasks and activities as other students without visual impairments. However, they just need to learn to complete them through different methods or with the support of various accommodations or modifications. These students tend to receive instruction through core curriculum and expanded core curriculum. The expanded core curriculum provides specialized instruction for students with visual impairments to compensate for their decreased opportunities of incidental learning through observing others. The expanded core curriculum includes the following 9 domains: compensatory access or functional skills needed to access the general curriculum. Through compensatory access or functional skills, this includes skills such as concept development, spatial understanding, study, organizational skills, and speaking and listening skills to fully access all areas of the general curriculum. Then there is social interaction skills. This includes opportunities to strengthen students' positive social skills, as students with visual impairments may be unable to casually observe how people interact and socialize with one another. Development of these skills can influence the student's personal life and community experiences. Next, there is recreational and leisure skills. This provides opportunities for students to engage in recreation and leisure activities, as well as traditional adaptive physical education. Next is assistive technology. This provides opportunities for students with visual impairments to enhance their communications as well as access the general curriculum. There's orientation and mobility. This includes skills and techniques that are taught to help students safely and efficiently move throughout their environment. Next is independent living skills. Through independent living skills, this provides opportunities for students to develop critical skills such as personal, financial, and home management skills. These are needed for them to become more independent and contributing members of their home and their community. Next, there is career education. Career education provides students with access to understanding various careers that they may not have thought of before. It also addresses vocational skills needed to perform and maintain employment. Another component of the expanded core curriculum includes sensory efficiency. This includes providing opportunities for students to use other senses, such as tactile and auditory, to access the general curriculum. The expanded core curriculum also includes the component of self-determination, and self-determination focuses on the importance of students believing in themselves and understanding their abilities as well as their limitations. Self-determination includes decision-making, self-advocacy, and individual responsibilities. And these skills lead to competence as opposed to learned helplessness and are appropriate for all students at all ages and abilities. So with the demands of ensuring access to the general curriculum for all students, educators can meet the needs of students with visual impairments by providing access to accommodations, modifications, assistive technology supports, as well as incorporate the expanded core curriculum within the instruction to facilitate effective learning experiences for students. Now, to apply what you learned in Chapter 12 and previous chapters, reflect on the following questions. How can a response to intervention, or RTI, or multi-tiered systems of support, or MTSS, be used to support students with visual impairments? What is the multidisciplinary teams, or the IEP teams, next steps after completing the comprehensive educational assessments and determining a student's eligibility for special education due to visual impairments? Describe a functional visual assessment and a learning media assessment and contrast the goals for each assessment. Which students are administered each assessment? What are some safety accommodations around the classrooms teachers should make for students with visual impairments? And what can an orientation and mobility specialist do to help students with visual impairments navigate the classroom? So the goal of this reflection activity is to help expand your understanding of the content presented in Chapter 12, and it's not a graded assignment.